America.
I'm sure you've all heard this before, but this is what really is the crux of the matter here. Sam Adams said, it doesn't take a majority to prevail, it takes an irate, tireless minority to set brush fires in people's minds, and that's what we are. So it's important that we all stick together. Like Mike was saying, we all have to coalesce. We all have our own different groups, our own different agendas, but there's a core principle that we're all behind, which is sticking to the principles of the Constitution, responsibility from a fiscal perspective, and accountability of our elected leaders. And so we need to coalesce and stay together. Please, I ask of you. And if nothing else happens, we need to do that. We need to put pressure on these people. They are afraid. Don't let them kid you. They are afraid of us.
Only the guilty fear the truth. And we have the truth on our side.
Absolutely.
That's why Homeland Security put that on there. I'm telling you.
Right.
Absolutely.
Scare us all.
So let's stay together. Please come to the next Tea Party, because if we don't continue to show a presence, then they're going to forget about us. And if you don't stick up for yourselves, nobody's going to stick up for you. So just come and scare them. Bring your pitchforks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Franceschi. I am the founder of the Sons of Liberty 2. It's basically kind of like a civics club, if you will, an organization that I've developed probably about 3 months ago now, and I'm out of Massachusetts. I don't have any prepared remarks. I was just not anticipating standing in front of the mic tonight, but I guess I'm just gonna, on the heels of everybody else, what I'd like to say is, if you all aren't really actively involved right now, but you're, anybody here that is kind of new to the whole movement, if you will, and thinking that you might want to get involved, then I would suggest either, checking out Jen's or Mike's websites, or Randy's website, or my website, which is the Sons of Liberty 2, the number 2.com. You can check out any of these local websites and hook up with the local folks and get some really good information. It's really, really crucial at this point in time that we all educate ourselves as much as we possibly can. We need to educate ourselves about history, because history is the only reliable predictor of what the future holds. And if we don't educate ourselves about the true history, not just American history, but world history as well, then if we don't have that, we won't be able to recognize the warning signs of the things that are coming down the pike right now. I myself have really only started to get a good education in history over the last, say, 3 or 4 years. And it's amazing to me when I look at the news at night, when I listen to the radio, when you listen to people talk, it's uncanny how incredibly alike what's happening now is what happened so many times in the past. And it's that recognition that we have to be able to take a hold of so that we can move forward. And the good news is that I think that a lot of people are actually starting to wake up now, and we're really starting to move in the right direction. I mean, I personally, I've been, if you want to say, an armchair politician, so to speak, or an armchair political scientist. I don't know how you want to say it, for the better part of my adult life. And what I see happening right now is literally amazing. I never anticipated anything like this happening on the conservative side of the aisle. But it is, and we need to make sure that we keep the momentum going. That's going to be the real important thing. It's going to be hard sometimes. You go to work, you come home, you're tired, you don't want to do it, but we have to just kind of force ourselves to keep putting one foot in front of the other. And when you're sitting at your computer and you're saying, I just don't know if I want to send an email right now, you know what? Take that extra step and just do it right then and there at that time, and then it'll be done. And that's how we keep going in those low moments. But it's good to be able to get together and rely on the strength of these other folks that are in these different groups, and to come to functions like this where you can see that, as Glenn Beck says, you are not alone. There are a lot of us. There's a lot of us out there, and we do surround them. And I'm going to conclude with that.
About 300 to 1.
Thank you. Good night.
My name is Chris Cairnes. I'm from Warwick, Rhode Island, but I work in North Kingstown. I grew up in North Kingstown. I want to start another group, and I'd glad to be called the Tea Party of Kent County or Washington County or both. That'd be great. I've been in constant contact with Gina from Westerly, and I've been talking to Randy and everything. I've talked to the owner of the Kingston Bowl in North Kingstown, and he's graciously offered us time there as well. So we're going to be organizing stuff there as well, and I want to get a few speakers there. I'd love to have you, Charlie.
I'll go right up. I'm in East Greenwich.
Yeah. So what's going on is my wife also would like to start reading meetings at the Warwick Public Library, and she's working on a 912 project as well. So I just wanted to introduce myself to you, and I'm proud of all of you. Thank you.
This concludes this program broadcast. We the People, a freedom of speech television show. Go to www.wethepeopleofri.org.